Hey everybody, it's me, Films Gamer here, back with another video, and today we're going to be discussing why Modern Warfare can be one of the greatest Call of Duties ever. And I know it's kind of juxtaposing my last video about how they could ruin Modern Warfare, but that was just kind of me playing devil's advocate. I am extremely hyped for Modern Warfare, and without further ado, let's get started. First of all, some of the OG Infinity Ward developers have joined back. Some of the ones who created Modern Warfare and like the beginning of Modern Warfare 2 before they left, which is why Modern Warfare 3 was helped created by Sledgehammer and Raven. However, also Naughty Dog, the developers of games like Last of Us and Uncharted, are going to be joining in as well, and their influence has already been seen on some of the campaign missions, as some YouTubers who have gone to the event where there was shown footage of Modern Warfare's campaign, they are saying that Naughty Dog's influence has been noticed. I'm not sure if Raven Software is helping out. They might be helping out, but not sure yet. Alright, next up, there's a new engine, which means better graphics, as obviously seen in the trailer. Which should be playing right now before we switch to some MWR gameplay. But yeah, there's a new engine which is really something we needed, and apparently it's been in development for 5 years. I did make a video on it. It will be in the description. It will be linked there, so after you watch this video, be sure to check that out, and also check out the playlist I have down below about all my Modern Warfare videos to stay up to date. I try and report about everything in the videos, and also I have a lot more videos coming out about Modern Warfare, and I'm going to be reporting about everything else about Modern Warfare like E3, but yeah, that's getting side note. Okay, next up, it's going to be based on real life terrorism. So it's realistic, and they didn't want to continue it from Modern Warfare 3 because, as I've already stated in the video, which will be linked down below and in the playlist, they didn't want to carry on Modern Warfare 3 because it left on such a high note to just basically summarize, and it would be a bit unrealistic. So yeah, by doing this sort of like reimagined, so it's like MWR, but instead it stands for like Modern Warfare Reimagined. It helps it focus a bit more on realism, which is why it's based on modern day terrorism. Because if you think about it, nowadays there's many horrible things going on with terrorism, and apparently Call of Duty Modern Warfare really captivates on it, and it makes it seem as realistic as possible, which definitely will help propel Modern Warfare to greatness and potentially being one of the best Call of Duties ever known. Because of some Call of Duties really like World at War captivated a lot about realism on the Second World War, which almost no other game in the Call of Duty franchise has captivated on. Not even World War II managed to do as good as a job about. Yeah, not even World War II did as good as a job as World at War, because World at War showed like the Soviet side, and it really showed the the pure gore about war and how bad war truly is. Unlike some of the newer games, which purely market as glorious, which is just what Modern Warfare is doing nowadays with its realism. And also, for lack of a better phrase, it seems that Infinity Ward grew back their balls, and they're going to make this a new Call of Duty extremely controversial. And I don't want to spoil some stuff on like some other YouTubers, but yeah, everyone's saying that the game is extremely controversial, and it makes No Russian from Modern Warfare 2, which was the most controversial mission there, and perhaps in all of Call of Duty's history, look like a Pixar film in comparison to this year's campaign, which, like I just said, is based on modern terrorism. Media is obviously going to pick up on it and probably say how terrible everything is, even though that's what they report on pretty much daily, which is just stupid for them to be taking a dig at Call of Duty for basically doing what they're doing. But But yeah, it's going to be controversial. People can really appreciate that, I believe, because the last time we really had a controversial Call of Duty, in my opinion, was more like Modern Warfare 3 or Black Ops 2. But I'd say mainly Modern Warfare 3. That was like the last big controversy. Because nowadays, like World War 2 changed the swastika to just the Iron Cross, which, like, come on. Also, I believe Black Ops 3's Kino der Toten remake, instead of featuring swastikas, it also featured the Iron Cross. So, yeah, just no balls. And also, because it's a reimagined universe, there's going to be some old characters returning. Like in the trailer, I mean, I disabled the audio for the trailer, but Captain Price himself stated when asked who's your teammates, he did specifically say some old comrades. And during the trailer, I'm pretty sure you could hear Gaz's voice from Modern Warfare, who, if you didn't know, was, but you probably know by now, especially if you're watching this video. He was killed off at the end of Modern Warfare, like the original Modern Warfare 1 or Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare, whatever you want to call it. He was killed off in the final mission. So yeah, that means that we could actually see some other characters from the OG Call of Duty. And from Modern Warfare 2, probably maybe Modern Warfare 3, I'm not sure. But yeah, when you think about some characters, definitely Ghost, Roach, Ghost, Roach, Soap, I believe should be making a comeback. I don't know why not. Maybe Captain McMillan. Also, if you're thinking back to Modern Warfare, obviously, Price, who is pretty much confirmed to be in it. I believe, wait, if I just remember some of the characters in Modern Warfare, maybe something with Makarov will do something. I'm not sure. There's obviously Lieutenant Vasquez, Griggs, Kamarov, Nikolai. I believe most of them should be able to make a comeback. I don't know why not. But yeah, that's for some of the returning characters. And there's also some new changes. There's going to be no season pass, 3 DLC maps from what I know, which is a welcome change because everyone knows how money hungry Activision were over some of the last years. However, it's a good thing that they're taking a step back from profit just to bring back some of the community, which is a step in the right direction. Sorry, maybe they could also improve on the supply drop system, unified progression as well. So you'll level up from campaign and from the third co-op mode, which is yet to be named, but it's probably something similar to Spec Ops or Survival. It is confirmed to not be zombies. There's also going to be cross-platform play, so cross-play between Xbox and PlayStation, Xbox and PC. I will have a video covering that because it could be something complicated and it could actually be a potential flaw if not handled correctly. However, let's just hope that does not happen. So that's crossplay, and also Modern Warfare 2 remastered and potentially Modern Warfare 3 remastered. It's pretty much confirmed that Modern Warfare 2 remaster will contain the campaign. It might only be a campaign remaster. However, if it is a full remaster, it will definitely help Modern Warfare's sales, even if it's a campaign remaster, because then people will want a more Modern Warfare multiplayer, which might be why they're actually making it just a campaign remaster. But maybe they'll release multiplayer later on. Not really sure. Maybe if they bundle it together, but however, I do hope it is sold separately. However, Activision might bundle it. I don't know, maybe like pack off £5. Then rather than buying it together, which would be a smart business move. Also, Modern Warfare 3 Remastered might be coming out, which Modern Warfare 2 Remastered, if it's a campaign remaster, then there's probably going to be Modern Warfare 3 Remastered campaign edition, and there's probably, and yeah, that would, I'm pretty much sure it would boost Modern Warfare sales by quite a lot, because I'd say it's a good marketing strategy, and eventually, when people get a bit bored of Modern Warfare, so maybe like halfway through the life cycle, they might release some Modern Warfare stuff. I'm not sure. And when I mean Modern Warfare stuff, I mean Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer and Modern Warfare 3 Remastered multiplayer. But don't quote me on that. That's just my prediction. Because Call of Duty, like the hype and the player count normally dies down like halfway through it. It's just sad because sometimes it's harder to find games, but that's just what happens. You can't change it whatsoever. So yeah, and I believe that's it. Make sure to like, subscribe, share the video, yeah, turn on notifications as well so you can be notified about more Modern Warfare news. This is like a summary of everything we know so far, and this is why I believe Modern Warfare could be one of the greatest Call of Duties of all time and the revival of the series. But yeah, check out the playlist down below for more Modern Warfare news. Check out the videos I mentioned as well. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.